Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Erin. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to press that notification bell, and let's just jump right into this. Today I want to talk to you about self-love and self-talk. And I want to talk to you first about self-love because it's more of a deeper discussion than self-talk is. And first I want to tell you that when you start loving yourself for who you are really caring for yourself. You're putting yourself first. And it's actually, in some cases, it's actually good to put yourself first before other things. And we all have these emotions that build up, and then we all have these deeper thoughts that keep going on, that we're not good enough, that I am too sad to go through this. I don't want to go through this because this is actually like tearing you up from the inside out. And what you need to do is just like back up before you even start thinking about this, before you even start feeling this way. Think of, first thing, self-love. If you want to love yourself even more, the best way to start is by showing yourself how much you love you. And along with this, it comes with eating healthy, it comes with exercise, it comes with benefits of having a happier life. And if you want to have a happier life, this video is for you. If you actually start showing signs of being happier after watching this, and you want to feel better, you want to get better, all because this video is actually helping you out a lot. And there will be other videos about self-love as well, and self-talk. And I want to let you know that if you actually start being like this, if you start making decisions to be this better person, and people are starting to see you as happier than usual, and they're gonna want to ask, they're probably gonna ask you, how are you so happy? I want to be like that. And that's when you actually recommend me to them, and they will actually go and look me up and find this video, which would actually help them be a happier and better you. And I want to encourage self-love in your all-day routine. And first and foremost, the best thing that you need to do first is wake up in the morning, drink a glass of water. And before you decide to eat your breakfast, what you do is you just keep yourself motivated. Keep doing stuff around your home. Like, wash your dishes if you have dishes in the sink. Sweep and mop your floor if your floor looks dirty. Or clean corners that looks messy in your home. Or if you have laundry, do some laundry. And that will keep you motivated throughout your day. Don't just like, when you wake up, don't just like sit down, turn on your phone and watch videos, and turn your TV on and watch movies or music videos or YouTube. It's just, you got to keep yourself motivated. You got to keep yourself going. Like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going. And I just want to like pinpoint a few things, like for health. I'm gonna start off with what I do for what I eat a day. And mostly I eat oatmeal, and I would sometimes have a shake for breakfast. Between breakfast and dinner, I would mostly snack. If I do eat lunch, it's probably gonna be a salad with a piece of fruit on the side. And for dinner, mostly it's probably either soup or a sandwich or another salad. Because I do love salads. They're so good. Oh, and sometimes I would actually, if I wanted to cook, I would actually make some tofu and add some different spices here and there. And that's basically some of my most favorite things that I do for eating. And also for edible stuff, if you like desserts, I have a recipe. If you want it, what I'll do is I will somehow give you the recipe either down in the description, or you can DM me and I will send it to you. And it's for vegan cake. Sorry. And it is so good. I love it. And sometimes it's actually really good. If you like Reese's peanut butter bars or Reese's cups, my favorite thing that I love to do is putting peanut butter and chocolate cake together. And it is so good. I love it. And you can add like chocolate frosting if you want on that cake, and it tastes amazing. Next thing is exercise. If you want to have a more steady exercise routine, you gotta like pick things that you love doing. For me, I love to run. I also like to walk. I like to swim. And I used to, but I don't anymore, bike. I would explain why, but not right now. I also want to suggest that if you want your exercises to be smaller ideals for you, then pick something that's like swimming, because swimming is light. It's kind of like a light exercise on your body. And you're still working out your body a lot too, but swimming does that for you. And lifting weights. If you have like weights at home, like 5-pound weights, work with those, and those would actually help. And I think they have those ankle weights where you tie them around your ankles, and you can walk throughout the whole day with those on. And it probably would help like strengthen your leg muscles and stuff like that. Another thing is stretching. Stretching is good. And if you like other simple things like yoga, that's good too. And another thing about self-love is meditation. Find something that's meditative towards your mental your mental part of your body, your brain. It's basically word search. You do games, because games actually help strengthen your mentality. And also writing can be a meditative thing. Anything that has to do with art, like crafts, painting, drawing, coloring, any of those things is meditative. It actually helps. And if they don't actually work out for you, then what you can do is practice on your breathing. What you can do is you can meditate on your breath. And what you can do is you do it like for 5 minutes. Sometimes you can go longer if you wanted to. But meditating is 100% good for you. It helps work your brain. It helps work your mentality, and it helps keep your thought process in a good form and direct, so that you can actually think better. And if you want to also work on, and this is another step, your spiritual part of your life, what you can do is, if you don't have a faith, if you don't have anything that you don't believe in, try looking things up and see what you do believe. Write down some things, like do a list, make a list. Write down on a piece of paper with a pen about the things that you believe in, and find something that would actually go with those beliefs. Like for me, I grew up in a Christian home, a very restrictive Christian home, and I grew up believing in Christianity and Jesus and all that kind of stuff. And I felt like when I got into my late teen years, I started realizing that this is not for me. I did not feel like it was for me, until I remember once when my grandmother mentioned that when I was 5 years old, she said that I was a witch. I'm like, how could I be a witch when I was born Christian? She's like, well, it's in your blood. I'm like, how is it in my blood? She goes, well, you have ancestors who were witches. And I was like, what? So I just realized that this is part of me, and I wanted to look more deeper into it. So when I got into my late teen years, I started researching everything about witchcraft and Wicca, and I started reading about all this stuff, and it has actually made things seem more different. It made things seem more alive for me, and it made me feel good that that this is part of my ancestral bloodline. And so I have been practicing witchcraft ever since I was a kid. My grandmother, she taught me some things. I had some recipes that she taught me, and rituals and stuff like that, and she had her own book of recipes and stuff like that, and I don't know what she did with it. I don't know if it's to protect me, that she might have burned it, but even if she did, I actually have a good memory because I'm able to write down my own stuff. Especially from what I remember when I was a kid, I've written down some recipes that my grandmother had and rituals and stuff like that. And I'm learning to be a better person through that. And ever since I've been more open about me being a witch, I kind of considered that I don't want to call myself a witch. I want to call myself a mystic Wiccan, because it sounds mysterious to me. So I'm working on bettering my practice, and that is part of me loving myself, because if you have a belief in something and you want that belief to be something that's like even more, then you need to open your life to that. You need to open your heart to that, and you need to realize that this is part of who you are. And that is part of loving yourself. Now, I'm going to talk to you about self-talk. And this is going to take at least maybe a few minutes at least. So self-talk is about telling yourself things on what you should do, or telling yourself things that helps you understand yourself better. And the best way I do it, and I don't know if you would try it, it's actually up to you, but when I talk to myself, it's okay to talk to yourself. Just don't answer yourself, because then people are going to think you're crazy or weird. And so I just talk to myself. I actually use a mirror. Like right now, I'm talking into a video, and it almost seems like I'm talking to myself, but I'm actually talking to you. And this actually helps me become a more better and happier person, because I'm actually talking about the things that matter to me. And so I want you to actually think of this as a practice in your faith and having love for yourself. And so if you want to actually have a more happier if you want to have a happier life for yourself, and you want to love yourself even more, then what you do is, with this self-talk, you tell yourself the things that matter. Like, if you want to love yourself, you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I love you. If you want to be happy, if you wake up in the morning and you want to have a happier day, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am happy. And don't just say that the way, like, I'm happy, or I will be happy, or I'm gonna be happy. Say I am happy, because that is like telling the world that you are happy, and it comes back to you threefold. And what I mean by threefold is it comes back to you stronger, 3 times stronger. And it actually helps it's like a vibrational term, where if you say I am strong, and you say that in the mirror, and you start realizing, wow, I feel good. I feel like I'm strong enough to actually take on the world today. So I'm actually gonna really take this far today and work on this, making myself feel stronger. I am strong. And that's what you need to learn. That's what you need to know. And to tell yourself that you are strong, to tell yourself that you are loved, that you love yourself. If you say I am love, I am happy, I am strong, I am brave, if you use those things, they're gonna actually work in your life. It's gonna actually help you feel good about yourself, and people are gonna start seeing a difference in you. So anyways, I am at right now 18 minutes. I don't know if it's 18 minutes, but I've actually talked longer than usual. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below, and don't forget to press that notification bell if you want more videos. Thank you for watching.